Hi folks, it's Gab and Dad with our 2012 Academy Awards picks. We're going to
our Oscar special.
Our Oscar special. And I should make clear that these are our choices. These are what we like.
Yeah,
no, they're not predictions as to what the Academy will do.
Because who wants to do that?
So Gabrielle is going to read my picks, which she doesn't know what they are. I did that privately, and I'm going to read hers, and I don't know what they are either. So Gabrielle, begin please with supporting actress. My supporting actress.
Dad's pick for best supporting actress is Bernice Bejoux.
Who?
Did I say that right?
Yes, from The Artist.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah, okay. And Gabrielle's for best supporting actress is Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah. For Bridesmaids.
For Bridesmaids, yes. No,
she really made that film.
Yes, she did.
It would be fun if she won.
Yes.
Best supporting actor?
Best supporting actor.
Dad, your pick is Christopher Plummer from Beginners.
Yeah.
Good film.
Canadian.
And Canadian.
And your best pick is, it seems to be Christopher Plummer.
I really liked him in that movie. I really liked that movie, and it was a lovely performance.
Yeah, I remember Christopher Plummer from years ago when I was a young man, and he was a young man. He was
You knew him? You knew him?
No. He was a Shakespearean heartthrob. I remember dating this girl who was just obsessed with Christopher Plummer, but that was a long time ago.
He's still kind of a heartthrob. She wasn't obsessed with you? That's too bad.
No.
Moving on.
Displaced by Christopher Plummer, well...
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
Now we're going to do our pick for best actress.
Yes.
Well, Dad's pick is Meryl Streep.
And Gab's pick is Meryl Streep. Well, there you go.
We're agreeing. Yeah, I mean, come on. It's Meryl Streep.
Yeah,
it's a real star role, playing Margaret Thatcher, whatever the critics have said about the film.
Yeah, I mean, her performance outstrips the film.
I mean, come on. It's Meryl Streep as Margaret Thatcher. Everyone loves Meryl Streep, if not Margaret Thatcher.
Yes.
Moving on. Best actor.
I think more people love Meryl Streep than love Margaret Thatcher.
Probably. Does Christopher Plummer love Meryl Streep?
Possibly.
I'm sure she loves Christopher Plummer. Best actor, Dad's pick is George Clooney for The Descendants. He's nominated he's got a few films in the Oscar nominations, but that's for The Descendants.
Descendants also nominated, of course, for Best Film.
Of course, which we'll get to.
We'll get to. And Gabrielle says, I can't stand this, George Clooney.
We're agreeing a lot this year.
For The Descendants, but not for The Descendants.
We're not talking about that yet. We're talking about just our actor picks.
But he was nominated for The Descendants.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And we've made the same pick.
Okay. Well, this is getting boring.
Yeah, it is a bit boring.
Boring.
Would you say the nominations in general this year are a bit boring?
Yes, I would. I'm not. That's another story. But I'm not terribly impressed by the nominations.
No, but I'm impressed by our picks so far.
Yes.
George Clooney was great in that movie.
Yes,
he wasn't his typical George Clooney. He had a whole range of emotions and things he had to do, and very great realism to it.
I agree.
Sympathy.
I agree.
Humor, pathos.
All right. Director.
Just like Gab and Dad. Best director. Dad's pick for best director is Martin Scorsese. For Hugo.
Great film. And Gab's is Michael Hazanavicius. That would be for The Artist, right?
I just wanted to make you say that. I think it's Hazanavicius. Hazanavicius?
I don't know. But anyway, for The Artist.
The Artist. Because The Artist to me stands out the most. It's not conventional in any way.
Well, no, it's Hugo.
True, but I mean, you're going a step further. A silent film in this day and age is something that I think the directing of that sort of departure is quite.
But I'll make a
noteworthy.
prediction. I mean, my preference would be Martin Scorsese for Hugo, and I also predict that he will win.
And do you think that's because of the film or because of Martin Scorsese?
A bit of both.
Gotcha. Well, and now for
the big moment, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Really? There are 9 nominees.
Yes.
Quite a spectrum, I suppose. You would say maybe boring some choices. I think some of it was disappointing that some things were left off, some things were on there.
Yes.
I can't say I agree with the whole kit and caboodle, but
no, I found some surprising nominees and some glaring omissions, like Melancholia, for example.
Melancholia, yeah.
Glaring omission.
And I would say Drive, but let's not get into that. Some people agree with me, some people don't. But we have to pick out of what the nominees are. So Dad's pick for Best Picture of 2012 is Transformers 3. Tree of Life.
Yes, well,
very interesting.
If Melancholia had been nominated, I would have picked it.
Well, in your best of the year, you ranked
Melancholia, Tree of Life, and Descendants. And Descendants
right?
Yeah, Descendants. I mean, if Tree of Life hadn't been on the list, I would have picked the Descendants. But Tree of Life was on the list, and I think despite its flaws, and it has flaws, all movies has flaws, it's a great and important film.
Yes, I think some of the nominees that Tree of Life got should have gone to Melancholia. Not that they're interchangeable, but it was disappointing not to see Melancholia.
I agree.
Watch our best of 2011
Yeah.
picks to hear what we have to think. But
Yeah.
but it's an interesting pick. See what my pick is.
And the most exciting moment of all,
Of course,
that all of us have been waiting for, including me,
including me.
including you, including everybody, is Gabrielle's pick for Best Picture, and it is Tree of Life.
Now that's a surprising pick for
I am
me,
a bit
probably,
surprised,
because
actually.
it wasn't in my top 3. But
Yeah.
again, I mean, I'd prefer to see Melancholia there. But out of all the Best Picture nominees, as you say, that's the most, and I use the word important film. It's a departure. It took risks. It's flawed, and that's why I didn't pick Terrence Malick for Best Director.
It's the film that people 20 years from now are going to be watching. We were at a dinner party a couple of evenings ago, and somebody said to me at the dinner party, I just watched Lawrence of Arabia again. What a great film.
And you think Tree of
And
Life
that was
will-
like made, 40 years ago?
Right.
Tree of Life is going to be like that.
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the one that has the most enduring qualities to it to think about and talk about over the years. Warhorse, we're going to forget about. Even something like The Descendants, it's not special enough. And
No.
Best Picture is supposed to be a special
No,
designation.
Tree of Life, I think, transcends sort of just about every genre. It stands by itself.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
A great film. Although I have to say, despite the greatness of Tree of Life, I do believe Melancholy was a better picture in a number of respects.
Unfortunately, it's been overlooked, and
It has been overlooked.
that's another Oscar special of Oscar
It has something to do with
disappointments,
Lars
right?
von Trier. People got it in for you.
Could be the whole Nazi thing. We don't
No,
want to get
we
into
don't
that
know
in our
that.
Oscar special. Thanks for watching.
Thanks
Those
for
are
watching.
our picks. We'll see what happens at the 2012 Academy Awards. I'm sure
will.
they won't listen to us, but
I
we'll
think
be
that's
watching.
a fair bet.
We'll be watching. Thanks
Goodbye,
for watching.
folks. Thank you.